pedal aí, estica a perna de fora, alonga, mantém a mão para dentro e sobe mais vezes. 1, levanta a perna. 2, não, 3. Aê,
5, arrebenta. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uma, é isso. 2, vamos marinar. 3, 4, 5, arrebenta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uma. Vamos lá. 2. Mais você, vamos. 3, 4. Boa. Três, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uma, desce. 2, guarda. 3, vamos. 4, vamos. 5, lá embaixo. 6, vamos. 7, 8, 8. Marina. Mole. Abdômen. 3, 4, bora. 5, bora. 6, vamos lá. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, bora. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16, 17, 18. Boa! Fica aí, fica aí, fica aí, fica aí, fica aí, fica aí.
today, this is your 1 minute workout, just 1 minute of your day. That's all you have to do. We're gonna do some upper body work for our arms. We're gonna do punches across and uppercuts. Okay, I'll tell you when to switch. 3, 2, 1, let's go, and punch. Keep it going. Uppercuts, go. Push, push, push. Really punch it up. Back to our side punches. Let that energy come from that back. And uppercuts, go. Push. If you're feeling angry and frustrated today, let's take it out with these arms. Punch, punch. Let it all out. Uppercuts, go. Push through, engage that core. Swing it through, side to side. Punches. Really strong. Twist that side from your core. Back to up side punches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uppercuts, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And side punch. Power through, guys. Get that energy out. Back to uppercuts one last time. Push through and finish. Woo! Awesome, good job, you guys. Oh, I got out of breath, and that was just 1 minute of my day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for your 1 minute workout. Have a great day.
Come on. Get it. Easy. Good. Drive. Good. Up. There it is. Come on, 2 more. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. 1 more. Up. There it is. Finish it. Finish it. Come on. Drive, drive, drive. There it is. Nice.
Quatro, cinco, seis, sete, oito, nove.
Follow your arm. Woohoo! Ready for singles, guys? Go. Right, center, left. Threading that body. Underneath. Rotate. Rotate. One more. Hold it here. Step up a little further forwards. Lift up. Jump. Your body's still pitched forwards, but you're looking toward your wall or your mirror. 8 more little baby jumps. 8, 7, 6. Pitch your body forwards, resist that bar. To the side, 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 side. Keep that waist long. You've got 2 sticks right here. Try not to hike the hip. Keep the length in your waist. That knee is always behind the front knee. Okay, keep it directly to the side. Now pulse for 8. Go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Send it forwards and up and down. So you're sideways to your bar.
Deep breath. Breathe out.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
squat press.
Foi.
You got 15 seconds here. Nice, Meredith. Hit him more. 10 seconds. Right now, my name is Sammy. I've been prepared for like a hot while now. I'm really excited to share with you how we're doing.
10, vamos, 11, vamos, 12, 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 8, 9, 11, 12, foi. Subiu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Foi. Só aquecimento, vamos embora. 1, 2, vamos lá. 3, vamos lá. 4, 5, vamos lá. 6, força. 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey everyone, so important to work our hamstrings. My former teacher, Mr. Cooley, used to talk about how the hamstrings really control the setup of the pelvis. So here is a major fave that I always use. It's pyramid. We say pyramid on crack, but that's not exactly the nicest way to say it. It just means pyramid that's lit up, engaged, and you're going to get a change in your tissue. So come on up. Let's go left leg forward to start. And you're in a little bit of a shorter pyramid than normal, but always adjust to make it work for you. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. So your legs aren't like this, but they're a little bit wider so you have a base. Your back foot's externally turned out just a smidge so that you can lift up onto those toes and have it be comfortable. The leg that we're working here is going to actively swoop back. So your left foot is kicking back. That's going to engage your hamstring. Feel that kind of pressure into the floor and down and back. So then as you keep that engagement with your heel kicking back, sit into your back knee like you're on your mark, get set, go. My hands are on a little ledge. You can use a coffee table or the end of a bed, or you can put your hands on blocks here. As you sit back into your knee, you're pulling back with your front heel so that you can create that floss. It's that engagement plus the elongation phase that is the magic sauce to change the tissue. So keep that heel pulling back, stay active in the back of the leg. You might feel that chain of fascia running down from your back body. This tissue links up with the lower back, goes through the hamstring and into the calf and into the pinky toe. In Chinese medicine, we know that as the bladder energy channel, or the water element energy channel. Let's go ahead and do 2 more pulses here. You can kind of play with how your back foot is landing. If you cross it over your body, you'll get a little deeper into the lateral aspect of the hamstring, which is where the fascia is the densest and the thickest. Let's go ahead and switch sides. You can step on through. Bring your right foot in front and your left foot behind. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. Lift up onto your left toes. Swoop your left heel back. Keep swooping back and then sit yourself back. Ooh la la. You're really swooping back with your heel so you feel nice and engaged throughout this length of the hamstring into the calf, into the foot. See if you can imagine with your mind's eye the chain of fascia that goes from the corner of your inner eyebrows up over your head, down your neck, down on either side of the spine, through and around the sacrum, down into the glutes, into the depths of the glutes, and through the hamstrings, the central and the lateral hamstrings, down the calf and into the pinky toe. So you're working that entire chain of tissue. Whoa. So as you change your hamstrings, that's going to change how the pelvis sets up. That's going to create a lot of space in the vertebra when your pelvis becomes more neutral. So as your pelvis gets more neutral, controlled via the hamstrings, then the spine is going to have a little bit more space between the vertebrae, and you're going to set up your posture in a way that you don't have to hold yourself in a specific position anymore. You'll just be there. Won't that be nice? Okay, that's a really sweet one to do all the time, every day, especially for my really tight folks who have lower back stuff. Then to release that, just sit up against a wall or sit up on a blanket and squeeze your knees together, and you can use your hands or your elbows to press your knees out. I'm not going too far in range here. I'm just making sure that I get the relief in the front of the pelvis. You can also lean it forward with your torso. Squeeze in, that's the magic part. Keep squeezing in. Stay active as you plug your knees wide. And this would be kidney channel, balances bladder channel, which is the back of the leg, which we just worked. And kidney is the yin aspect of the water element. So bladder and kidney obviously go together to make the water element. We can imagine that physiology in our bodies, right? Bladder holding the liquid, kidney filtering the liquid. It's all coming together. Okay, I love it. Just give yourself a little gentle rock side to side. You're still lifting up with your knees slightly. Just releasing the pelvis there. And yeah, that's your quick stretch for your hammies and your frontal adductors. Try that one on a daily basis and see what happens. Kisses. Hey loves, I wanted to give you a quick set for all the runners and cyclists out there. We're going to work our earth element channels, and we can track those on our onesie or any of our earth element outfits. So we're especially going to work our quad channel here, which is stomach, and our spleen channel here, which is the yin aspect of the earth element. So let's do yang first. It's always good to get that one out of the way. You're going to hold behind your left knee pit. You're going to kick to the sky. Bring your other foot on top and use that as a pump as you press the left foot down. So left foot's kicking up for resistance. Keep your quads super active. Feel how engaged it is as you press it down with your other foot. Wow. Stomach's also associated with speaking, so something's going on with my stomach chi right now. That's cool. We'll work through it. Let's do 5 more pulses. Feel free to change your angle so you can cross the midline to get the more lateral aspect of the quad, which tends to get really tight if we're running or cycling quite a bit. Any forward moving activity. So always all the dancers out there, the roller skaters. I want to include everyone in all your different activities. They're just not popping into my head. Okay, let's switch sides. Go ahead and grab behind your right knee pit. Kick up to the sky with your right foot. Left foot comes on top. You're going to plug that down. So if you have a friend who's, really into these kind of things and they need some quad support here, this is a great stretch to teach them. So the bottom foot's kicking up for resistance. Just as a reminder, we're activating our stomach channel here, also associated with metaboli, all the different kinds of metaboli in the body. So a good way to support your digestion and start the initial process of bringing in our body's ability to retrieve the nutrients from the food. So really good one to start with. Kicking up, let's do 3 more, we can do it. There should be a little bit of a burny sensation in your quad, and that means your fascia is changing. So let's come on up. We're going to take our dragon-shaped lunge. I'm going to do left leg first again. My left inner thigh is against my left upper arm bone. I'm kicking my heel back. That's going to activate this channel of fascia here. This is spleen. It travels up the body. You can think of this chain of fascia going up into the pelvis. So it's also really great for hip joint health. So pulling your heel back, and we'll sit it back for a few pulses here. Keep pulling your heel back the whole time. That's gonna make the hugest difference. That actually creates the floss. Without the floss, we don't really get to change the tissue. Passive stretching is cool, but it's really good for lots of things. But to really change the fascia, we need to be active because the fascia is stronger than steel per weight. And when we use them often, if we're an athlete or just, you know, in our basic regular life, it can get dense and accumulated. So we're trying to peel back the layers of the fascial tissue to kind of streamline, make it more elastic, efficient, and comfortable. Let's switch sides. Bring your other leg. I'm going to give you a little slightly different angle view here. My arm bone's pushing against my leg bone. My heel's zipping back. That's creating leverage against the floor and my shoulder so that I can get a nice connection into the belly of the muscle. Keep it going here. We have some fun music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Spleen and stomach make the earth element. Earth element is associated with the dancing and the songs, so good to have a little pulse here as we work these two lines in our body. Okay, let's go for 4 more on this side and see if you can start to sense up into the hip joint and into this medial hamstring, this inner hamstring and adductor space. So we want those muscle groups to be relieved of all the tenseness they use when we're cycling / running. Okay, that's definitely 3 by now, right? Okay, let's walk it out a little bit. Bring your feet wider than your mat. So this is a nice breezy one here. Your knees are going to kind of fall in like you're doing constructive rest. Bring one foot to the outside of one knee. So make sure your foot is wide. If it's in line with your hip bone, it's not going to work. So you got to pop it out to the side. Other foot on top. Kick out with this base knee. So that's your resistance. Kicking out. That's going out to the side. Your top foot's the helper. The helper drags the knee across. So make sure this leg is nice and active. That's going to keep your joints safe. And we're getting a nice stretch for TFL here. This is also stomach channel. Let's do 3 more. Pull your belly to spine so you can feel supported. You can put your head on a bolster or a block or just lay back if you want to try it that way. I'm sensing my stomach channel, this channel of fascia coming up the front of my body. I'm feeling connected to this whole way here, this throughway, this little subway, roadmap of the Chinese medicine channels. Okay, that's enough. Let's do the other side. Switcheroo ski. Bring your other foot on top. Kick out with your knee, and then as you keep kicking out, you're dragging across with your supporting foot. It's a great, sexy angle for you. You know you love it. Okay, here we go. For a few, we've got to relieve the outer hip. This could feel really yummy. If you feel sticky on the inside here as you bring your knee across, you want to moderate your range, moderate your resistance, and also check out working your spleen channel, your inside tissue here first. So that probably means this isn't shortening well. So you need to change that tissue so it can shorten as you're elongating the outside. They work in pairs, right? Okay, here's your last 2. Oh, it feels so juicy to me today. I needed it, I guess. Next time we'll do more advanced quad. We'll do one on the wall. That one's really quite thorough. Let's go for a double happy baby. Kick your heels down gently and then drag your heels up into a happy baby shape here. Relax to come down. You can add your head if you want to peek up. You're looking through your legs. You're kicking down with your heels and you're pulling your belly to spine. Try one more just to release and relieve the inner legs. And then if you want, you can rock it out a little bit. Rock it out. Keep a little bit of tension into your hands so your hands are gently pulling down and your feet are gently kicking up. That's going to keep your tissue activated and your joints safe. We don't want any floppy fish with the knees dropping down to the floor, so a little bit of lift in the thigh bone towards the sky. Yum! I hope that feels yummy to you, and I hope you have a great day. Please practice and floss your tissue so that we can all live in a happier place. Love you. Bye.